What's up, YouTube? Back again for another album review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the second album released by Shinedown. This is probably, honestly, my favorite Shinedown album. It's definitely one of my two favorites. I haven't decided if it's for sure my favorite, but it probably is. And this is arguably their best album that they've ever put out. This is, like I said, their second album release. This came out in 2005. That album is Us and Them. This is just a killer good album. There's no other way to describe this album except that it's great, because it is obviously a very, very great album in my opinion. I mean, there's not a bad song to be found anywhere on this thing. It's got some of the biggest Shinedown songs, some of the best songs, you know, that they've ever put out or on this, as well as some of the most underrated. So Us and Them is an absolutely awesome, great album. Arguably the best Shinedown album, and it probably is my favorite Shinedown album. It is just so good. And this is, you know, it's not quite as big as the album that came out 3 years after this, but this is a very big album in its own right that got them, you know, that helped get them going into mainstream. So I'll go ahead and get in the track listing here. Kind of hard to see on the back with the writing and stuff, but the first song listed on the back is The Dream. It's only about a 59-second introductory kind of thing, so there's not really much to say about it, but it does lead perfectly into the second song on the album, that being Heroes. Who doesn't know Heroes? That is an absolutely awesome song. One of the best Shinedown songs, one of their most defining songs, one of their first real big songs, honestly. Heroes, absolutely killer song. I love it to death. One of the best ones they've ever put out, no doubt about it. And then the third song on the album is Save Me, another huge song for Shinedown. Great rocker. One of the more recognizable songs that they've ever put out. So Save Me is a killer song, absolutely awesome. Very relatable song as well for a lot of people. So Save Me is great, great, great song. Then we have the next song, I Dare You. Absolutely killer song. This is probably the best vocal performance that Brent Smith has ever had in his Shinedown career. I mean, it is absolutely a killer vocal in this song. The chorus is just so high-pitched, the singing, and this is just an awesome, awesome song. One of the best rock songs of the 21st century, in my opinion, and one of Shinedown's best songs. Then we have the next song, Your Majesty. Absolutely killer rock song here. Really good rocker. Your Majesty is a great song. Very good tempo, very good rocker, just an awesome song. This is one of the best ones on here, and I can see why a lot of people would say it's the best song, and it's, you know, it's definitely one of them. So Your Majesty is a killer song. But side B, kicking off with Beyond the Sun, great, great song. One of the better, slower pace. It's not like it's a ballad with piano and slow, you know, but it's a ballady kind of song, and it is absolutely killer good song. Some of the really great lyrics as well in this. So Beyond the Sun is a great song. No other way to describe it. Then we have Trade Yourself In, and this is, you know, this is a good song. It's not one of the best ones on here, but it's still a good song, definitely. There's nothing remotely to say negative about it, really. It's a good song. I mean, that's all you can say. It's a good song. It's not up to par with, you know, most of side A, obviously, but it's still a good song. So Trade Yourself In, it's good. Then we have Lady So Divine. This is a good song. This is probably one of my least favorites on here, because it goes a little too long, I think. It kind of gets a little too drawn out for me. But it's still a pretty good song, so not too much to say negative about it, besides the fact that it's just drawn out a little bit too long, in my opinion. But that's still a pretty good song. Side C, kicking off with Shed Some Light. Absolutely incredible song. For a while I was playing this song basically every day. This is an absolutely awesome song. One of the absolute best Shinedown songs ever. This is a ballady kind of song. Great lyrics, great vocal performance as well on this. And this is just a killer good song. I cannot say that enough. Shed Some Light is incredible. Then we have Begin Again. This is a good song. It's not like a great song really, but it is still a good song. You know, there's not too much to say negative about it. It just kind of gets lost in the shuffle a little bit, honestly. But it is a pretty good heavier mid-pace song for the most part. So Begin Again's pretty good. Leave it at that. Then we have Atmosphere, and this is another good song. I mean, it's heavier, kind of, you know, heavier, kind of, not necessarily real mid-pace, but sort of mid-pace. And it's got a good riff in it, really good riff. So Atmosphere is a good song too. It's not great, but it's good. Then we have Fake, and this is a pretty good song. This is more of a kind of, I don't know, mainstreamy kind of feel to it, but Fake's still a pretty good song. It's probably my least favorite, honestly, on the album, but it's still a pretty good song, so not much else to say about that one. Then we have Side D, the only, like, original song as far as, like, to finish off the actual album is Someday. Great song. Someday's a great song. That's one of their more recognizable songs as well, so that's an absolutely killer song. Very good song, great lyrics, just one of the best, one of the more recognizable, you know, mainstream kind of songs that they have. So Someday's a great song, great way to close out the album. And there's also, on the vinyl version of this, there's also 3 versions of acoustic songs: Save Me, I Dare You, and Someday. Great versions, absolutely killer versions of these songs too. So acoustic stuff, very, very good. So yeah, that's all the songs on Us and Them, and this is an absolutely killer album. There's no other way around it. That's just my opinion. This is an awesome album, one of my favorite albums probably ever, honestly, and it's probably my favorite Shinedown album. I can't confirm that for sure because there's several really good ones they have, but it probably is if I really think about it enough. So as far as my rating goes for this album, I would have to give it at least a 9 out of 10. This album is absolutely killer. I mean, it is such a good album that I think everybody should hear. Even if you're not into Shinedown or whatever, I think you should hear this album because it's one of the best rock albums of the 21st century, in my opinion. So yeah, that was my review of Shinedown's Us and Them. Thank you all for watching, and more videos will be up in the future. Thanks for watching.